Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Evita Iratasha. This is my progress Mulan story. Thousand years ago, in ancient China, there lived a beautiful young woman named Mulan. She lived with her parents and a dog named Little Brother. Mulan's father had once been a great warrior, but his leg had been injured in a battle. As an only child, Mulan felt responsible for upholding the family honor. One day, a man arrived with terrible news from the emperor. The Hans, China's enemy, had invaded. The emperor had ordered that one man from every family must join the imperial army. Mulan's aging father had to fight again. Mulan knew her father was too old to fight. Late the night, she made a big decision. After saying a prayer to the ancestor, she swore to cut her hair short. Then she put on her father's warrior clothes. As her parents slept, Mulan, now dressed as a young man, jumped onto her father's horse gun. Then she raced off to join the imperial army in her father's place. Somehow, she would find a way to bring honor to her family. When Mulan arrived at the imperial army's training camp, she met Captain Li Sheng. "What is your name?" he asked Mulan. "My name is Ping," Mulan said. To her amazement, Sheng and the other soldiers believed she was a man. She worked hard to teach his soldiers strength and discipline. Mulan struggled to keep a first third. Sheng told her to go home. But to earn the soldiers' respect, Mulan retrieved an arrow atop a tall pole. This was the hardest training task of all, and Mulan had done it. Mulan was not alone on her journey. A dragon named Mushu, sent from the ancestor to be her guardian, and a cricket named Kriki were always at her side. Working together, they wrote a fake letter ordering Sheng and his soldiers to get after the Huns. Now Mulan would get her chance to bring honor to her family. Heading the letter's message, Sheng led his soldiers into the mountains. Suddenly, they were surrounded by thousands of Huns. Mulan got in an idea. She grabbed the very last cannon and, using Mushu's flame, lit the fuse. The cannon caused a massive avalanche of snow to fall on the Huns. But the danger wasn't over. Snow was now racing toward Mulan and her friends. Mulan's loyal horse Khan ran to her side. She jumped onto his back, and just as the snow was about to bury Sheng, Mulan pulled him to safety. During the battle, Mulan had been injured while caring for her wound. A medic realized that Ping was a woman. Sheng had no choice but to leave Mulan behind. As she sat with Khan, Mushu, and Kriki, Mulan felt she had failed her family and herself. Then she heard the Han's voice. Mulan raced to the imperial city to warn Sheng. "The Huns are alive," she told him. "They're in the city." But Sheng felt betrayed by Mulan and did not trust her. Mulan tried warning the others, but no one would believe her. The Han leader Shan Yu kidnapped the emperor, but Mulan and Sheng rescued him. Furious, Shan Yu chased Mulan onto the palace roof exactly as she planned. Mulan grabbed Shan Yu's sword and pinned his cut to the roof. He could move when Mushu and Kriki shot a rocket his way. The force of the explosion sent Mushu and Kriki flying through the air. Mulan and Sheng fell together to the ground as fireworks began to fill the sky. The people were celebrating the Huns and being finished, and the imperial city was safe. The emperor was very grateful to Mulan. "You have saved us all," he said, and then he did something extraordinary. The emperor bowed to Mulan. Everyone in the plaza bowed to Mulan. The emperor asked her to stay on as he'd advisor, but Mulan knew it was time to return to her family. At home, Mulan presented her father with a sword given to her by the emperor. "The great gift and honor is having you for a daughter." Her father said, "I've missed you so." "Excuse me," said a voice behind them. "Does Mulan live here?" Shang had brought Mulan her helmet and she invited him to stay at dinner. Thank you.